We're back with the Grown Ass Man Show. I'm Dominic, King Nick over
King
here
Nick!
from Flashport. Okay, now we're gonna get off on our little tangents. We're gonna talk about something near and dear to this guy's heart. Something we did not think was gonna happen at the beginning of the year. The Cleveland Browns 9-3.
So they just clinched a winning season, basically by winning
For the
9
first
games.
time since 2002.
Something like that. It's been fun, and we've beaten some good teams. You know, we just beat Tennessee. It was a tough game. We beat the Washington football team, which they're good. We have 4 games left, and one against Pittsburgh, one against Baltimore, and then the other one's against the Giants and the Jets.
Yeah. Well,
so it almost seems as though we have 2 wins in the bag.
Well, hey, put it this way: the Jets game, of course.
The Giants are actually playing pretty fast.
Giants, the defense is playing really good.
Agreed.
Steelers, they lost against the Washington football team, but that's their 3rd game in 14 days. Their bodies are shot right now.
And Big Ben is, he's one good hit away from not playing the rest of the season, I'd say. And I'm not wishing harm on anybody, even though I hate the Steelers. And I technically hate Big Ben, but I don't actually hate Big Ben. You know what I mean? I hate him because he's a rival and he's been so good, but I don't actually hate the man.
But what we've seen of the team this year, I mean, Baker Mayfield went off on his critics that first half.
Yeah, and I like the cockiness of Baker Mayfield. I do. I think it's funny.
Better than Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, because he backs it up a little bit. I do like his Allstate commercials. Is that what he's been doing lately?
No, Progressive.
Progressive, yeah.
Oh, they've been great.
And that's what you want. You want a guy with confidence, and we had all these all this potential. Like OBJ. Honestly, Landry's all we really needed.
Yeah.
OBJ. I hate to say it. I hate using this word, but he's been overrated.
He's expendable.
Yes, he just is. He made one great catch for the Giants once in the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he's the greatest. He's the greatest.
He got his name out there.
Now the other thing though is Landry's doing all these over-the-top celebrations and whatnot for catching a ball. What the fuck are these idiots doing?
Calm down.
Just like Tyreek Hill.
Oh Jesus!
Are you stupid?
I was mad with the one did the week before, but when he did it on a touchdown that didn't count.
Dude,
one wrong move, you're gonna blow your ACL.
I don't even know. First of all, I thought it used to be illegal, right? I'm not illegal, but against
they're
rules,
allowing them to be a little more fun.
Which is fun because a touchdown celebration is fun.
I thought he was gonna do the Nestea plunge, not the backflip.
But dude, for real, like Dom just said, if a guy like that, this would be something in his contract. If he does something like that and he breaks his ankle, what is the point of it? What is the point of it?
I know. I saw the play, and I'm thinking that line in Major League where Willie Mays Hayes made the basket catch. They come through. Great play, great play, great play. Don't ever fucking do that again. That should have been Coach's first words to him.
Dude, and I hate to be like, these. I don't know.
We don't want to be no fun, but
no,
you got to be smart.
Yeah, just be smart.
Be smart.
Dude, you can do something way more. Okay, you can do a backflip. Awesome. Congratulations.
I can't do one. I know that.
That's cool. You can do one. A lot of people in the NFL can't get it. But you can do something more creative, less dangerous, and won't get you penalized.
Yeah.
You're getting touchdowns called.
And think about it. One stupid thing like that could cost you a game, and not even an injury. It could cost you a game.
They talk about how one penalty can overturn a game, just like that. Obviously, a touchdown.
One play can do that. Go ask the New York Jets.
Yeah.
8-man blitz. What the fuck were you thinking?
It's funny too. Speaking of that, the coach from the Jets is actually sticking up for it, claiming that statistically that was no. And now that CB. He should have just passed interference. He should have tackled the guy.
Exactly. At least, okay, you would have had one play at the 1 yard line. You would have had a chance.
Shove him in the back.
But you got a guy. He runs a 4.27. He's fast as hell.
I'm glad the Raiders won the game.
Oh, ditto.
But
ditto.
That was something was funky about that. I'm not saying it was fixed because I'm not that guy.
Hey, you're choking.
That's why the 0-11.
You're choking for Trevor Lawrence is what they're doing.
That's why the 0-11. Yeah. And even that's interesting though, dude. I don't believe. I get what you're saying. I don't believe that an entire NFL franchise purposely bombs to try to get a first-round draft pick that may or may not work. I mean, let's be honest here.
I mean, for every, I'm
going to say 1 in 5.
Yeah.
1 in 5 ends up actually helping the franchise.
You'll end up picking up like a Tim Couch.
Yeah, exactly. Or or Baker May or Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahomes are far and few between.
Mitchell Trubisky, number 3 first-round draft.
Tom Brady, round 5.
Six. No, it was a 6th round draft pick.
I mean, Mahomes is few and far between, when that actually happens.
Yeah.
And I don't even think, was he a Heisman Trophy winner?
No, he was.
No, yeah, exactly. So
he was the number 10 pick. He was like the third quarterback taken.
These guys, it doesn't work that way. I just don't see the jet. But as a Browns fan, it has been fun this year, and it's also been fun. Even though the Raiders are here, but they aren't here. It's been fun rooting for both teams. Yeah. I had this little thing going on about Raiders fan, Browns fan, and it was kind of a joke because I can't ever not be a Browns fan. Obviously, I'm gonna be a Browns fan, but I also am going to root for the Raiders whenever they're not playing the Browns now that they're here.
It's like any team that's out here. I grew up a New York Rangers fan.
Yeah,
but we got the Golden Knights out here. I can't not go for the Knights when when we get a Major League Baseball team. I'm
an Indians fan.
I'm a Yankee fan my whole life. That's never going to change.
We're going to root for the A's.
Exactly.
If it is who it is.
Well, it's supposed to be the A's over here and the Devil Rays going to Montreal, allegedly.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And we get NBA team. Hey, if we do better than the Knicks, which is not too goddamn hard, I'll be happy there.
I thought we would get the Pelicans.
No, Pelicans for now is still staying. There's about 3 or 4 NBA teams that are looking to sell. I know New Orleans is one. Memphis is one. I think Atlanta's another one, but I'm not sure.
Memphis what?
Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies.
Yeah. Justin Timberlake, I think, is like 0.001% over. It was like when Jay-Z owned the Nets. He owned, basically like one M&M out of an entire humongous 10-pound bag.
So, basically, this has been a good NFL year so far. And I saw this joke that the Browns are so good this year because the fans aren't in the stands. Maybe it's us.
Your fault.
That make the Browns suck. And I'll just point this out. Everybody has the story about 2020. I go to an NFL game. I went to 2 last year. I go to at least 1 a year for like the last 7 years. And this is the first year I'm not going to get to go to an NFL game. And I'm a season ticket holder for the Raiders. Oh, God, that's how fucking bad 2020 sucked.
This was our first year. It was going to be spectacular.
Oh,
but you know what?
UNLV.
One thing I will definitely say is I will give Mark Davis all the credit in the world. He's like, if the fans aren't at the game, I'm not going. And technically, they were going to allow
we could have fans right now.
Like
but Mark Davis
10
did
to
the
13,
right thing.
Yeah, because
you
it's
can't
not fair.
Pick and choose who comes.
Yeah.
There's 65,000 season tickets or seats. And if you're allowed to have 15,000 people at the game, even if we all took turns over 5 games, not all 65,000 of us could go to a game. So the right thing is just to shut it down like it did. And I'm not going to lie, it's going to kind of taint it next year when I finally, hopefully, get to go to the games. Saying that people have already played there, but at the same time, it goes back to the last video, the mask and the vaccine. Dude, the last thing I'm going to do is sit here and cry like I'm some type of victim because I didn't get to go spend $10 for a draft Budweiser at an NFL game.
Oh, 10.
I've been fined.
Sorry, $10. That's kind.
$10 for a hot dog.
Right. For a $350, cheap seat ticket, $75 to park.
And that's the thing too with Dom. Him and Pat. So they're Patty is a Patriots fan, and Dom's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. So I already sold them my tickets to the Tampa Bay game.
And that was such a
Thursday night game.
That was going to be such a good goddamn game.
It was going to be great. It's already happened. The game's already happened. And my tickets are $90 a piece, face value. I was hooking up for $100 each.
Yeah. He
was going to have a good time. I had 3 games sold. And that's another thing that sucks real quick, just in general, is I was going to slowly start making my money back on the PSL. Because I didn't get any money back on my PSL. I got my money back for the tickets. Which they've already started charging me for next year already.
Of course.
By the way. But that is what it is.
UNLV's already talking to us for, we don't have games this year. Do you want to start paying for next year? It's like, hold that thought for a minute.
$600.
I want to go. I want to get back to work, please. Let me just hold that thought.
I probably would have made $500 to $600 off my tickets last year, which would have went toward my $4,000 PSL. But the good news is, I did sell my Raiders season ticket package.
Yeah.
I got $400 out of that, and I also got these. These are all the game day, whatever the fuck you call them. Programs. I've got 7 of them now. They've sent me.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I'm waiting for the whole set. I'm going to get 10 total, and those are going to go on eBay immediately as well. And they've actually been going for like $20 each. So I saw it was a set.
But as time goes on, collectors want. I mean, especially honestly, if you're smart, just keep the first one. That's memorable.
Okay, the first two are the preseason games, which never happened.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild to think about. You know what I mean? These are games that never actually took place. I'm gonna sell them for about $200. I'm gonna sell them for $200. I think I'll get them. But Dom was right. The longer you hold on to something, but at the same time, what I'm trying. This was an investment. This season ticket was not like I love the Raiders. It was an investment. So any money I can get, I'll sell.
It's on the first season. One of my best friends.
Yeah.
In upstate New York, mind you, drunk one night, put down the deposit for the third season of the Golden Knights. He's 3,000 miles away. He actually didn't think we were getting a team when I could have told him we're getting a team.
Yeah.
He woke up one day, hungover, and noticed he had a $9,000 credit card bill. So he's like, fuck it. He only came for like...
He was blackout drunk when he did it?
Yeah, he was drunk off his ass when he did the deposit, and I told him, if you called me, I told you it was a done deal.
Yeah.
But he sold all his tickets, he made his money back, he gave a few to me and Patty, but he made so much money back, and he came for the first playoff game. So it could happen. But then the second year, we found him a buyer to buy his tickets because they were sweet. It was 10th row behind the goalie. Oh, it was great seats.
No, you can make money off this stuff if you take it from an investment standpoint as opposed to an emotional standpoint.
When we get
me personally, like I said, I go to 1 game, 2 games. Yeah. No one can afford to go to 43 hockey games a year.
No.
And no one can afford to go to 8 football games. I mean, some people can, not me.
The 8 football games, yeah, but like, oh god, when we get a baseball team, who the hell's going to go to 81 games?
No, nobody does.
I mean, if you're retired, yeah, of course you're going to go to games. You got nothing else to do.
I mean, I was planning on going this year. I was planning on going to 3 Raider games just because of what it was. I was going to go to the first opening one. I was going. I take it back. I was probably going to go to the very first preseason game.
Yeah.
And then I was going to go to the Monday night game, which was against the Saints, which was awesome. And then I was going to go to the Chargers game. The rest of them was sold.
Yeah,
straight up sold. Because you get even at my price at $100 a game, times 2, who's going to spend $1,600 a year going to football games? I mean, that's a trip to Europe. So. All right, so that's our maybe next year.